Hi guys, and welcome back to the second part of this A7 overall offense draft. So this is the third and fourth game of the draft, or potentially just the third game, depending on how we do in this one. But as you can see, this guy, you know, if they're good at dodging sort of tackles like that, they're a fairly decent player on the run at least. And as you can see, first play of the game there, I managed to get a really nice sack. And I'm thinking, you know, I can get us 22 yards. That's hard to gain. So I'm just going to go 3-man deep. Hopefully make sure he can't get anything. But he gets something wide open over the middle. I make a stupid hit stick tackle there. And he picks up about 30 yards. So the first sack, pretty much worthless. Because he's made his way back up the field now. And he was going, I think he was putting 5 wide receivers on the pitch all the time. And that's not something I'm ready for in draft. Because people don't tend to do that. But, you know, fair play to him. It was working. And he's just bouncing off tackles, making the right read the whole game. And he gets in for a touchdown early on. Nothing I can do. And, you know, 7-0 down within the first quarter. Something I can deal with, but it's not something that tends to happen too often. Like, I'm not the best Madden player in the world, but I tend to get at least one defensive stop early on in the game because I can adjust to the way people are playing. But I'm going to try and slowly work my way up the field. I'm not one for the big plays, but I thought I'd give one a go. You know, Vincent Jackson there. And he's the main outlet I've got on this offense. So I'm just going to send 2 people deep, launch it deep, and Vincent Jackson bottles it, doesn't catch it, and, you know, we're going to have to try and work our way up again. But we're slowly getting forward. He's trying to make the right read. He's trying to, you know, predict where I'm going to be. And he was just guarding the middle, which is, if you're struggling or getting, you know, picked off a lot, people tend, if people are using a linebacker or something, they tend to just cover the middle. So throw to the right or left-hand side of the pitch, and they're very rarely going to be there because people just lurk around the middle and try and get a pick that way. But anyway, going for a slant route here. I know the right side's going to be open because of the way his defence was lined up. We get in, make it 7-0, and we're going to get a nice sack there. And I've worked out his offence at this point. I know he's not going to run it since, you know, he's not having a running back any play. I'm just going to guard the guy over the middle, as you can see there. We get a safety, and he has had enough at this point, and he is going to leave the game. So moving on to the final of the draft. I mean, I was at the point where, you know, I played so much Madden at this point during the day. I just wanted to, you know, finish, and that was definitely pass interference there. If you go back and watch that, that was 100% pass interference, and it wasn't given. But I was trying to get a few big plays, a few highlight plays for you guys in the video, and wide open over the middle there. I rerouted, you know, as a slant route because I know he's going to guard the route that everyone guards on 4 verts, which is the up and sort of run to the left a little bit. And then on this play, I also see the left-hand side is wide open. You know, numbers-wise, we had equal numbers, so I'm going to get a block for long enough, and AP is going to manage to run right around the corner and get a huge gain early on in the game, which is what I needed, because I don't like starting on offense, and I love starting on offense. Put your hands up in the air. Incredible throw over the middle there, and just perfect throw, duked through the middle of them, and this guy had nothing for it. And this is his first play of the game here, and he throws the perfect interception. So at this point, I'm going to nearly get a pick 6. We're at the 1-yard line. I'm going to be able to just sneak or run it in, you know, one of the two. Doesn't really matter how I get it in this point. I just wanted to get 2 possession lead and get up in the game and win the final. And this is, you know, his second pass of the game, and I'm not sure what he's capable of at this point. He's going to go with the exact same play reversed, and that is a great pick there. And unfortunately, we can't get a pick 6 because one of his, I think that was his quarterback there, made a phenomenal tackle. But we're going to roll out here with Russell Wilson. You can throw on the run with him because his throw on the run rating is so high, but unluckily, just didn't get there in time. But I'm going to take the field goal, get a 3-possession lead. And unfortunately, at this point in the game, the capture card cut out just before he quit. So I can't actually show you the end because the footage just corrupted. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the, you know, this little, I suppose, mini series of draft. I'm going to be uploading more draft videos because you guys seem to love that, and the sub count is skyrocketing at the moment for a channel this size. So thank you all guys for subscribing. You know, comment down below if you have a specific type of draft you want me to do. You know, tallest players, quickest players, things like that. But I'll see you guys soon for another draft.